doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard. Whether it's the beat of the mic, he feels so unlike everybody else, alone and...
Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. Okay, so today we are doing the topic of muscle contraction in hand movement for bicep curl exercise. Using IZUAN XR, all of students can increase more understanding about muscle contraction topic. Without wasting the time, let's learn about muscle contraction in the hand movement now.
When using technology as the learning materials, the content and information delivered must be aligned with the quality of the materials, as this subject involving the particular detail of the muscle which shown on how the muscle contraction happen. There are two parts that involve in this anatomy diagram, which are the bones and muscle. The muscle fibers works when getting the signal from the brain nerve called motor neurons transmit signals that release acetylcholine. As muscle contract, they pull on tendons which are attached to the bones. This pulling action results in movement at the joints facilitating various body motions. The bones that have in the arm are humerus, ulna, radius, and fingers. The bones play the important roles for the movement of the arm in the muscle contraction. Meanwhile, for the muscles and bicep and tricep involved in the contractions of concentric and eccentric. So how to do the labeling? Click which area or part you want to focus on. You can simply choose any part. Double-click any part that you choose to label. Put the labeling of the part, for example, fingers. Put the short and easy word to remember. Click done and the label will appear on the diagram automatically. Click the label and choose delete as you please to delete any labeling. Then the label will no longer be in the diagram. Unlimited access to the labeling in this IZUAN XR. The label provides information about the anatomy part and it can enhance the learning experience by providing context and aiding in the retention of information. It is important to better understanding of the concept of anatomy.
Okay, in these lessons, by using IZUAN XR, everyone will learn on how the muscle contractions work in the hand muscle.
During eccentric phase, the biceps undergo eccentric contractions as they lengthen under tension. This controlled lowering phase helps in building strength and muscle endurance. Contraction happen when the biceps brachii, located on the front of the upper arm. As you lift the dumbbells, the biceps contract concentrically to shorten and lift the weight.
One of the features that we insert in our lesson today is the AI in text speech. So these will enable students to have a clear voice for a better understanding. So how to insert the audio? There are two ways to insert the audio. The first one is by tap or click the add button and choose type of the audio that you want to insert. And the audio can be recorded directly in the lessons if click on record. Then other choices are to upload flow file within your device. The best features for audio insert are using the text to speech, as this will use the AI to read out the text that you have right. So the audio can be inserted directly from the labeled content if you want to insert explanations. And you need to click on the label, then click the green add button and next click the audio. Lastly, choose the types of audio to insert.
As you can see, based on the image, there is an image about someone doing the bicep curl. We will learn about muscle contraction and bones involved. The bicep curl movement is involved in muscle contraction, in which the bicep muscle contracts both concentrically and eccentrically during the bicep curls. Your brachialis muscle sits under your bicep brachii. It's a long muscle that flex your elbow. It connects your upper arm bone, humerus, to the long forearm bone, ulna. Your brachioradialis muscles assist the brachialis with flexing your elbow and connects your humerus bone to the short lower arm bone known as radius. Now, I will teach you how to put the image in IZUAN XR. First, click on the button at the right corner to see the setting option. Then, select image. You can upload your image in two ways, either through your image from your device, but make sure in PNG format, or you can insert virtual reality VR that can rotate 360 degrees into your IZUAN XR. Happy creating!
Now, I will show you the video that we insert in this topic. The video we choose is about muscle contractions. Muscle contraction happen when muscle fiber shorten, pulling the attached bone closer together. This occurs due to the sliding of protein filaments, actin and myosins in the muscle cell. When a nerve signal triggered is, calcium ions are released, allowing this filament to attract and generate the force needed for muscle movement. Why we choose to put video? Because it can enhance learning by stimulate real-world scenario, making it easier for learners to understand and apply the concept. Often, the video combine visual, audio, and sometimes text, which can enhance comprehensions and retentions compared to static text alone. Now, let's take a look at video.
Our hand is made of forearm and upper arm bones. Both of these bones are joined at elbow. Upper arm bones are covered with biceps muscles and triceps muscles. Forearm bone is connected to upper arm muscles by a tissues called tendons. When we want to lift something with our arm, our brain sends the signal to biceps muscle to contract and triceps muscle to relax. When biceps contracts, its length decreases and bone attached to it get pulled. In this process, relaxation of triceps muscle provide extra length so that bone can easily move. Muscles apply pull force on bones by contraction, which results in movement.
Skeletal muscles contract and relax to mechanically move the body. This process is called the mechanism of muscle contraction. There are 3 steps to this process. Let's go through each one. Muscle contraction begins when the nervous system generates a signal called an action potential that travels through a type of nerve cell called a motor neuron. Skeletal muscle tissue is composed of cells called muscle fibers. When the nervous system's signal reaches the neuromuscular junction, a chemical message is released by the motor neuron. The chemical message binds to the receptors on the outside of the muscle fiber, which starts a chemical reaction within the muscle. The proteins inside muscle fibers are organized into long chains that can interact with each other, reorganizing to shorten and relax. When acetylcholine reaches receptors on the membranes, channels open and the process that contracts relaxed muscle fibers begins. When the stimulation of the motor neuron providing the impulses to the muscle fibers stops, the chemical reaction also stops. This reverses the chemical process in the muscle fibers and the muscle relaxes. To learn more about your anatomy, visit visiblebody.com/learn.
Now, I will teach you how to put the video in IZUAN XR. First, click on the button at the right corner to see the setting option. Then, choose the video option. And there are 3 ways to insert the video, that through YouTube URLs, remote URLs, and upload the video from device.
Okay, hi everyone. So, if you are still here until today, that's mean you have completed all your lesson for today, and now you are in the evaluation time. So, without further ado, let's proceed to our quiz for today. So, begin with the first question. Okay, what do the type of muscle contraction contribute to various activity and movement during the bicep curl? So there are 4 answers. I think the first one, eccentric and concentric, is the correct answer. So let's try it together. Correct. Okay, let's proceed for the next question. So for the second question, it's which muscle is eccentric during the bicep curl? I think it's the bicep. Correct. Okay, proceed for the third question. What is consists in the skeletal muscle tissue? Soft tissue, cardiac tissue, muscle fibers, or skeletal muscle? I think it's muscle fibers. Wow, congratulations, you stay correct. So for the last question is, during the lowering phase of biceps undergo day length under tension, what does the statement refers to? This question is quite hard for me. So why not we try and answer it together? Based on the explanation, I think it's the eccentric. So let's go. Correct. Wow, congratulations everyone. We get all the questions correctly. This means all of you is focused during the lesson today. Now, let me teach you how to make the question and quiz session with IZUAN SR. So let's begin. So to make the quiz question, first you need to tap or click on the add button on the right, and then you choose for quiz. Okay, and then tap on create button, and there will show the pages that where you can type the question and type the answers. So tick on the right answers in which a box that you want to choose, and then tap on save. With that, you have complete to make your quizzes and your question. Okay, so other than that, IZUAN SR have various functions that can be used. For example, if you want to add URL or links to the research or any online platform that help to understand more about the muscle contraction, you can put it in the links and tap save. Then if you have research that you have been downloaded or file that you want to share during your lesson, you can put it by using IZUAN SR. Click on PDF and then add your file and then save. So with that, we have completed all our lessons for today. In conclusion, we can say that using IZUAN SR in teaching gives great benefit to teachers and also students. Teachers can teach students with the use of technologies and learn something new, and the student also can get to know the topics much better because there's a lot of features that really interesting and attractive. So with that, I hope can see you all again in our next lesson. Thank you for watching our video towards the end. See you again. Bye.
And I'll go if not